Hi, welcome to this video. I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. What homosexuality, bestiality, and incest have in common? We'll cut to the chase. um, this might be a little bit drawn out, so we'll just say it right off the bat, just in case people don't participate in the video at a certain point, or maybe you're not even trying to walk away from the video because of anything in particular. You have to go. You have to stop at the time, and you might never come back. So we'll just say that they are defiling your body. So your body is a temple of God, and that's what the Bible says. So um, that would mean that we are defiling it in a way, being unnatural, or you want to say natural. We don't want to use the word natural. We just want to say right. You're not doing it right. Um, it's basically, um, it's supposed to be one man, one woman traditionally, and it's supposed to be that way always. Otherwise, the world's going to shut down. People won't be able to continue. Um, you know, our species will die off. Also, um, bestiality is, in my opinion, I believe that God has a problem with it because sex does represent creation from a human beings creating another human being. So, if you were to say, whenever he considers this a defilement towards your body because the end result is a mutation. So you're mutilating and mutating. Incest is, um, however the consequences happen. Ask God about it. And uh, don't pretend like He doesn't exist. Go seek the real, true Creator of the universe and everything, all this stuff, and ask Him why these things are the way they are, and you can't change them, why they're unchangeable. And incest basically brings about, um, basically, you put another human being in jeopardy. So, whether bestiality, you were able to actually succeed and have a half goat, half person, or whatever you have bestiality with. The end result is half human, half animal. What's the end result to that creature? It's a mutation. So they all have something in common as far as, um, they probably all hang out with each other and probably not have a problem. Uh, you know, half man, half animal, a different species animal, um, or whatever, brother and sister, openly brother and sister, um, couple together. So I just wanted to say that I strongly disagree that homosexuals are born homosexuals. I do not believe that at all, not one bit. I believe everybody is coerced or talked to or convinced or something, some way they pick it up somehow. It's either some kind of, maybe even a dream, you know, but it's not theirs. It's not all theirs. If it was all theirs, they would, probably more than likely not think of sex at all. So they were, manipulated at some point. They're doing one of these things. Um, I'll tell females, basically are the ones that are stepping up, trying to endorse this transgender gay thing, like it's okay and like it's normal or natural. You want to use the word natural? Go ahead. I'm gonna say it's not right, and everybody has a conscience and knows the difference between right and wrong. I'm gonna tell them that it's probably right that people they're not transgender or gay people are not all bad or evil people, but they're doing bad things. And if somebody hurts a child, does something bad to a child, or rapes a person, or hurts another person sexually, an adult does it to another adult even. Let's just give that a chance, right? What do you think of that person? They um are a nice person before, didn't do anything right, but now they just hurt somebody in a sexual way. What what do you call these predators? What's your opinion on people who prey on other people like that? And I see people like in politics and stuff coming from the Democrat side for sure are preying on people just like that for votes, for acting like it's all cool, like it's right, like it's something constitutional when it's not, and you're acting like everybody else in the world in America does not have constitutional rights. But because of the Supreme Court, I would love to see the Supreme Court use all their powers and be annulled. I want to see the Supreme Court annulled. I always start choking up because for some reason when I'm leaning over like this, I'm totally comfortable. I'm not having a hard time or problem doing this. It just kind of chokes me up a little bit. So I just wanted to say, don't you like children? Doesn't everybody like children? Not everybody does. Some people are evil. Um, so, yeah, I wasn't talking about people sleeping around, but since we're on that subject, I'm just gonna say real quick, people even if it's a straight heterosexual relationship, you're sleeping around, get your head screwed on straight and quit doing that too, please. I'd appreciate it. Um, and basically, you can take my word um, for truth for to the bank. For as I know, I would put all my money on what I have to say a lot of the times. And what I'm about to say is one of those times that I would put all my money, all my chips on what I have to say right now. And that's these homosexuals and transgenders are being set up for self-destruction, and that's all that's going to happen. The media might not relay it as much, but we'll hear about it bits and pieces because it is basically the media age where you have different um, videos like mine or anybody else's news that's around for people to be able to hear it whenever we're not able to trust anybody to be reliable enough to admit that it was a completely big, huge mistake and screw up to legalize gay marriage, to endorse all this disgusting stuff, when there's so many other worthwhile and humane ideas and things that need to be accomplished. We go ahead and we do these other things first, because the world needs to, you know, progressively move forward instead of, actually getting to a point where everybody can trust each other. How do you make society to where everybody has you say everybody has everybody's decent. Nobody is um bad person, evil, or untrustable. You can't trust people. So how do we get to the point where there's no more backstabbing going on. Instead of like discussing that or talking about that, they're gonna throw it and spin this whole thing off. You know, I'm evil, whatever. You know, I don't think of anything worthwhile or good. You know, I don't have good intentions and stuff like that. That's how they're gonna try to portray me. But you don't like the planet either. They've got they've got NASA and scientists or whoever the hell they were call themselves out trying to find other life forms or another place that we could go and live at when they refuse to solve the problems here on our own planet. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll go somewhere else so we can go manipulate them and give them our liberal agenda, squash all these other people's tradition that have been that way forever. So I'm not here to really babble. I'm just here to put out some different ideas that I think of. While I'm thinking of them, I don't want to lose them. So this is a good way for me to keep track of what I had to say and what I was thinking. Thanks. Take everything with a grain of salt.